Red. And today is a special day because it's the first day I take you on the adventure of Healing the Shame That Binds You, a book by John Bradshaw. This book, when I discovered it, it really changed my life, and I hope that what I can do for the next and just share a little piece of my story. And I tell you the story not because I want to tell it for me, I want to tell it to you so that you can relate, and maybe you can share your story with me, and maybe it'll make you feel better. This happened at an early age. 9 years old is a very early age to be dealing with something like that. And what happened was I internalized the shame and I owned it, and it was mine for life. So I thought. And this has been one of the most hardest things for me to ever get over. And I'm finally hitting it head on and learning from this book, Healing the Shame That Binds You. It's really been a blessing for me to read this book. And I finally became aware that the unforgiveness, not forgiving him, was holding me back from so many things in life. And I realized that there's a lot of men and women, not just women, men too, that are dealing with this. Something might have happened at an early age. Sometimes it's physical, sometimes it's sexual, sometimes it's emotional. But the shame from the whole scenario binds on top of things that are natural within us, and I'll share those coming up in the next few weeks. Some things are natural and other things are not natural, and we get those confused, and then it creates this toxic shame in our life. And there is a difference. There is healthy shame and toxic shame. And when I forgave him, I was just no longer willing to hold on to that hate that I had. Because let me be honest with you, before I forgave him, I'd killed him about, 100 times in my head. I'd thought of all the ways I could kill him if I ever saw him in public. And, some people might say, well, you have a right, look what he did to you, or look what he did to your family. But nobody has a right to kill one another, even if they've hurt you. As bad as it is, as much as it hurt, as much as, I feel like, and you could feel like that they've murdered your inner child, you just have to forgive and let go. Because I learned, I guess I didn't want to share this, but I will share this since I'm being completely honest, but I lost my mom about 5 years ago, maybe, about 5 years ago. And when she died, I thought that a lot of the things that I felt would go away. You think when people die that it'll just go away. If they were just dead, your life would be better. But it didn't go away. So I thought, well, dang, I bet if he dies, it's not going to fix anything. So I got to stop killing him in my head. And I got to forgive him. And I forgave him for myself so that I could be free. And I know you've heard that before. And it might sound crazy to you, but it's the truth. You have to forgive people for yourself. And I realized also, once I learned that shame was the thing that was really holding me back, right? After I forgave him, I thought once I forgave him, it was all going to be good, but it wasn't. What happened then was, now you still have a problem. You're still acting out. Things are still in your subconscious. It's like an onion, and you have to peel back the layers, and it's a lot of work. And if you're willing to do the work on yourself, if you're willing to go through it, I'm willing to take you on the journey of reading this book, and it might peel back some of those onion layers